So today we're heading to the gym, and this is actually going to go on Kevin 247, not Squirrel Tribe Life. But as we approach and enter the gym, I'm thinking about a video that I watched from Nate Black, or at least a portion of it, because I couldn't finish watching it because I wasn't entirely thrilled with what he had to say. But it inspired me to make this video because what I did hear from him was a basic explanation of understanding the playing field, as he calls it, for your particular audience. And it goes to answering two questions. One, what questions do they have or would they possibly have? And two, what are their interests? And everything else after that was a marketing pitch to sell memberships to vidIQ, which I get. It's cool, it's fine. But what I didn't like was how vidIQ was using this plugin to ultimately create mimics and copycats of other creators out there, which isn't necessarily intentional, but without creators having their own ability to create on their, without influence from others, it will ultimately produce a Mr. Beast syndrome of copycats, because they're using this tool that's summarizing their competitors' content and providing them with ideas. Like, I get it. Sometimes we need to be inspired, but perhaps we should be inspired by ourselves. Now, I know I didn't watch the video entirely, so there's probably more to this that I'm not sharing with you, or that I've been privy to, that Nate explained. But because we're headed to the gym, and because I was thinking about this video, and because I was asking the question of, okay, well, what questions do my audience have, or will they have, or should they have, and what are their interests? When analyzing someone as popular as Sam Sulek and him making content by going to the gym, for which he answers the questions that they have, just naturally, by talking about his day, his training, his routine, his diet, whatever, and their interest being going to the gym. And I don't know how Sam decides to create his content, but I'd be willing to bet that he's probably just pressing record and doing his thing, rather than relying on AI to tell him, your audience is probably going to be interested in working legs today because your competitor worked legs yesterday. What the fuck? Why do we have competitors? We don't. We really shouldn't. There should not be any reason to use the term competitor when it comes to YouTube and views and gaining the interest and attention of an audience, theoretically, of people interested in you and what you have to say and share on your videos.
I would think it'd only be a competitor if you could only subscribe to 10 channels. Then you need to compete for that subscription, but you can literally subscribe to as many people as you want, and you can watch as many people as you want. So
now I can assure you that you're not about to see a Sam Sulek type workout here. I'm not going to be complaining that they don't have enough plates, okay?
I haven't done this in a while.
But I'm actually really more interested to see if our membership's still active when it renews. And yeah, today is it's a gym day instead of a beach day. Normally we're walking the beach, but it's a gym day today. Probably a gym day later this weekend, because it's supposed to rain.
Unless they cut their price.
Inflation. Our membership went up $96 a year, so we're trying to figure out how and why can we get a discount. I had to make this comparison because literally this vidIQ tool, this plugin, is literally like we are so rapidly barreling towards a reality where people are no longer real, and they're going to determine who they're going to be that day and how to behave based on their perceived competition and what AI recommends they do, how they perform, how they behave, the type of content information that they share and bring. That's probably the most worrisome. All right, how's the first day back? Great. Thanks. So the good news is that the whole annual billing thing got squared away, super simple, super easy. And the woman told us, she said, yeah, don't worry, we've never raised our prices here for like 15 years or something.
I don't know how long they've been here, but the price raise.
For however long they've been here, she's like, they ain't never raised the price, which is kind of cool. But also the ownership here, they said it was just some people who really wanted a really nice gym.
Yeah.
And they built their own nice gym and then decided to allow memberships.
Yeah.
So it's not really a profit center. But I will say, and this is going to end it for this one, but we are literally entering into an age where people are going to think, we're entering into an age where authenticity is going to be lost. However, people will believe and think that they are being authentic when they're not, only because they're being told what to be and do and say and act because of AI, because of competition, because of the inability to have any sort of their own creativity, which I think is going to further dull down this entire platform and quite possibly make it maybe that much better for people who can think for themselves, who can speak for themselves, who are opinionated and have consciousness and logic. Like literally, people talk about being asleep, waking up. Well, they go about it all wrong. And it's actually kind of funny. I'm going to plug in a little clip here from Saturday Night Live of all the things that they would want you to believe. But the truth is that when you wake up, you realize that none of that other shit really fucking matters. And what matters is genuine, authentic conversation and people and relationships. Not just chasing virality and chasing views and chasing news and chasing headlines and then chasing fake, fear-based lies and clickbait, all for a quick payday, which a lot of folks are realizing that payday is over. So now you're further degrading your own personal satisfaction and mental health by continuously chasing this negative that doesn't actually exist to provide and deliver to the world that rejects it, and you get nothing in return as your views drop. Hundreds of thousands of views drop on average every month till you get down to null, and now you're working for free doing a job that you hate by continuously searching for the worst in everything.
I was going to say, you do get something from it. You get stress and you get negative thoughts and you get unhappiness.
And you get fat. You get fat. You get fat. There's a reason why you get fat, and I'm gonna go into that in another video, because if I go too far in this, then they're gonna know who I'm talking about. But you get fat.